Hi, everybody. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. I thought today maybe we'd talk. So I usually do meditations every morning and do a chakra balancing. So, I was thinking about that today when I was meditating and doing a centering ourselves. So, as we think about centering ourselves, there's so many different connotations, right? Physically, emotionally, spiritually. And if you think about the center line that goes up and down, um, and how sometimes when our chakras are out of balance, they're kind of wonky, right? And that's how we feel. We feel kind of wonky. So making sure that they're in balance, and also that has a lot to do physically with our vagus nerve. So, doing anything that we do sideways across the center line is always really good for you. They have kiddos do it all the time that have special needs or are special, like all of us. And anything that's good for special needs is good for everybody. So, working with that center line, swimming, tennis, um, bicycling, so and twisting. With yoga, there's so many twists, right? And the funny thing is about the brain is we don't even need to do it because not everybody can. Not everybody is physically able to. But if your brain thinks that you're doing it, it will release those endorphins from the vagus nerve, and you'll go back into homeostasis, and it lowers your blood pressure, and it gives your body um, a, a feeling of euphoria, but also more importantly, it reduces inflammation. So, this is an entertainment channel, but studies show. So, um, what else did I want to say about that? So, centering and grounding. So, or as some people like to say now, anchoring, so that you're completely centered and then also grounded here, but also grounded to the Father Sky. So not just Mother Earth, but Father Sky. And it kind of does sit you up in a straight um, um, seat or laying down that way. And it does make you feel a little bit better. I mean, if we're hunched over like so, and that happens, right? We have days that we're just like, oh, and when we're sitting up straight, we kind of start to feel better. It's like smiling. Smiling releases endorphins and entertainment only. And then you can, it helps you, makes you feel a little better. Uh, Breathing exercises in particular help with all that. And being in nature, of course, it's a huge help. So, hey, leave a comment at the end of this video and let me know how you center yourself and how you ground or anchor yourself to the earth and Father Sky, and what makes you happy, makes you smile. So I thought we'd do um, a little, what did I say, chakra balancing. And, I do a chakra balance. I try to every morning, first thing when I wake up. I'll journal my dreams if I'm being good and have my pencil and my paper right next to me like I'm supposed to. And sometimes that just doesn't happen, does it? So, but I do try to do that chakra balance, and I do a pretty quickie one. So, it's nice to do a nice one, isn't it? Especially when we're in a group. So go ahead and take a few deep breaths, relaxing, cleansing breaths in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. So 3 good cleansing breaths as a rule of thumb is always great. Okay, when you're done with that, if you're able to, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils and steady show, then inhaling, and then making your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale. It's really good for your body. So we'll call in our angels, our spirit guides, and of course, all our spirit animals. Seeing them come to us, our angels, unconditional love. And as our room brightens, fills up with all that beautiful light and energy, let's go ahead and ground Mother Earth from our sits bones, feeling her energy, her joy, her abundance through the crown chakra. Let's go ahead and bond or send a flag up and silver cord up to Father Sky, feeling his strength, his protection, his light. Breathing all that in. Now, let's picture at your sits bones, your base chakra, beautiful red, and let's center that on our center line. Sometimes it'll be a little wonky. So this is where we have our fight or flight response, our freeze response. We get so much strength from the earth here. So feeling that survival, that strength that kept our species going for thousands of years, and see it spin clockwise. This chakra is a little bit slower than the other chakras. It has the cadence of the earth, and you'll often see Buddhist monks and anybody. I like to do it too sometimes. Kids do it a lot to self-soothe. They haven't learned not to, but just that kind of motion like this, and you're kind of just feeling the vibration of the earth. So see that beautiful vibration as it spins. Feel her strength, her abundance, her nurturing. Okay. Anything in there that doesn't belong? Any fears? Maybe these fears are well founded. So let's give them awareness. Being aware of them, not attached. Now moving up to your sacrum, seeing a beautiful orange like a fire, your creative juices. Feeling this beautiful orange, centering that again on your center line. If there's any wonkiness here, any dust, any anxiety, seat of our emotions, creativity, sensuality. See it spinning a little bit faster than our base chakra. And that bright orange, fire. Okay, moving up to our solar plexus, the seat of our ego, and what we call our other brain, our microbiome, our gut, where physically we house so much bacteria that's good for our body and often things that are bad. So, and let's balance that while we're here. Just notice that gut and all that bacteria, your biome. See it settled, surrounded in that golden light. Your solar plexus. You hold so much wisdom here, our knowing, our ego, and our divine light, of course. So see that beautiful sunshine. See it spinning and see it centered. I often see this one as rays of light just breaking out. So, if there's any judgment here that we have for other people, for ourselves, let's just be aware of that. Next time we do it, we'll think, oh boy, I've done that before. Sure, all of us do, don't we? Especially ourselves. We judge ourselves so much. So giving some love to that. Speaking of which, we'll go to the heart chakra. Again, see ourselves. They're beautiful hearts, bright green. This is your largest chakra. Spins out 75 feet through the front and the back. See the gorgeous green light and see it centered, spinning properly. Feel the cadence of it. Feel the love of it. Smile into it. I like to see the heart often as our other lung that we can breathe into. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see all that love expand, getting so bright and so big. And feel the love, equanimity, compassion, grace. Moving up to our throat chakra, beautiful turquoise. See it spinning out. This is where we have our voice, using our voice, but also hearing others, and most of all, hearing ourselves. Learning to speak our truth, learning to hear our truth, to listen within. So important. To see that as that beautiful turquoise, like the sea, the Caribbean perhaps, or a beautiful blue sky. Turquoise though. So moving up in between the eyebrows, your third eye, seat of our intuition, interpretation, and see that beaming out. You can move your head a little. Notice what you see. So often, how we see ourselves clearly. We see what we want, what we need. We see what we are. And also, there's a knowing here, isn't there, with this third eye? Because with intuition is knowing and all our other senses. So transcendence and hearing, transcendent taste, transcendent touch, transcendent taste. Oh, I already did that one. Transcendent sight, all your senses and your knowing. See that awaken. Now your crown chakra. Going straight up on the top of your head, a beautiful violet. Oh, the third eye was lapis. I don't know if I mentioned that. So out of your crown chakra, see beautiful purple. Sometimes it's lavender, iridescent slightly. Going straight up. Sometimes I see this like a little flame coming up, and sometimes it's tendrils of hair that weave up into the sky. So this is where we learn so much. This is where we get our downloads. See it cleared. See it perfect. Perfectly moving just the way you need it. And sometimes we'll get a burn here. We get too much information. I do. So sometimes we need to close it up and ask Father Sky to give us some peace. Anyway, see this transcendence, immortality, abundance. Also, the field of awareness here, infinite potential. Now, take a minute, feeling from the base of our spine all the way up to our crown chakra, completely centered. We are contained with our energy. Bring that crown chakra energy back in. See everything's contained within your body, all your chakras. Feel yourself centered. And we'll take that down again from our crown chakra to our third eye, lapis, turquoise, our throat chakra, green, your heart chakra, beautiful sunshine yellow, your solar plexus, your sacrum, fiery orange, and a lovely red at the base of your spine. Completely centered, completely ready for your day. Namaste, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.